16 years ago, there was a mix-up at the hospital where two babies were accidentally switched at birth. Now, in the present, a guy named Nagi Umino is about to meet his real parents for the first time. While he's near a bridge, Nagi notices a girl named Erika Amano who is about to jump off it. He stops her from doing so. Erika tells him that she was making a video to anger her rich parents, who want her to marry someone she doesn't love. Instead, she convinces Nagi to pretend to be her boyfriend by blackmailing him. Some of Erika's fans get angry and try to attack Nagi because he's dating Erika, but Nagi defends himself and reveals that his adoptive parents used to be troublemakers. Erika decides not to blackmail Nagi anymore and instead confronts her fiancé directly by punching him before leaving. Nagi hurries to meet his adoptive and biological parents, who explain that they don't want to lose the children they raise, so they want Nagi and Erika to get married. At that moment, Erika walks in and it's revealed that she is the baby who was switched with Nagi at birth, making her his official fiancé. Erika follows through on her decision and punches Nagi as she promised. Nagi goes back to school and sees Hiro Segawa, his smart rival and also his crush. Nagi has decided to confess his feelings to her only after he beats her in exam scores, as Hiro once said she would only date someone smarter than herself. Meanwhile, Nagi's sister, Saki, realizes that this revelation means they aren't actually related by blood. Nagi is surprised when Erika visits his home. Due to her wealthy upbringing, Erika is completely out of touch with normal life and struggles to believe Nagi's entire family lives in such a small house. She invites Nagi to her family home, an opulent mansion, also revealing they own 6 similar homes throughout Japan and other countries. Nagi begins to have serious doubts a marriage between them would work and decides he needs to reject their engagement. Erika suddenly rejects him first and demands to see his parents and tell him so. At their diner, Nagi's parents fawn over Erika and Nagi panics while Erika visibly becomes more upset. When they insist Erika meet Saki, her biological sister, Erika abruptly leaves crying, revealing to Nagi his parents are such kind people she couldn't stand to disappoint them by ending the engagement. After reassuring her, Nagi brings her back to the diner and everyone has family dinner together. Saki covertly adds Erika's chopsticks to their family utensil jug, suggesting she liked Erika. Walking Erika home, Nagi meets her father, his biological father, who is confident that despite their unusual meeting, they will do well as a married couple. So confident, in fact, that to prove it, he has bought them a house and insists they live there together for 2 weeks. Nagi decides to spend the 2 weeks studying for his next exam to defeat Hiro. He hears Erika scream and barges into the bathroom, finding her completely naked, having been startled by a harmless lizard. Nagi is forced to borrow Erika's study materials in exchange for taking pictures from her social media. By accident, they take several pictures that make them look like a couple. Nagi explains he is obsessed with studying so he can support his parents when they retire, whereas Erika likes social media because she hopes if she becomes famous someone she has been looking for will contact her. Nagi discovers he has actually defeated Hiro in the exam and Hiro asks to meet him alone. Nagi expects her to confess now he has proven he is smart enough for her, but instead she declares she only lost because she missed the exam due to a family funeral, and she will beat him on the next exam. Her competitiveness makes Nagi admire her even more. Nagi catches a cold and passes out still trying to study. Erika looks after him and admits his devotion to studying impressed her, surprising Nagi as everyone else keeps telling him he studies too much. Hiro is shown to be pushing herself even harder so she can defeat Nagi. Hiro asks Nagi why he tried so hard to beat her, so explains how he knew she would only date someone smarter than her. Hiro reminds him this was only the first exam he has beaten her in, whereas she has beaten him in 10. She also reveals she is already engaged. Erika reminds Nagi it is his last night living with her and they agree to tell their parents they hated the experience. However, Nagi learns his family moved into a hotel after a pipe burst at their home, forcing him to continue living with Erika. Saki is upset Nagi won't be coming home and decides to visit. Erika panics as Saki is technically her real sister. The initial meeting is awkward, so to break the ice, Nagi insists they cook dinner together. Erika has never cooked and is ignorant of the basics, whereas Saki is unfamiliar with the expensive gadgets in Erika's kitchen, so Nagi ends up doing most of the cooking. During dinner, he points out Erika and Saki are actually quite alike in their behaviors. Erika gives Saki some of her dresses after learning she only owns her school uniform and Nagi's hand-me-down boys' clothes. She also lets Saki know she and Nagi have no intention of going through with the marriage. Before she leaves, Saki takes a picture with Erika. Nagi tries to avoid Hiro, but is surprised when Hiro approaches him asking to study together, giving him hope she prefers him to her fiancé. They realize they both collect commemorative Shinto shrine stamps, so they compete over collecting the most stamps. Hiro asks if they can study together every morning and Nagi considers telling her he is engaged. Erika transfers into his class, explaining she accidentally uploaded one of their fake couple pictures to the internet. Her all-girls school demanded she attend a disciplinary meeting, but she skipped it due to caring for Nagi during his colds, so her father transferred her to Nagi's school. She forbids Nagi from telling anyone at school they are engaged. As class rep, Hiro shows Erika the school, and Nagi is terrified of what might happen if his fiancé and his crush become friends. He eventually decides Erika needs a real friend, unlike the shallow girls at her previous school, and helps her, for which Erika is grateful. Hiro is suspicious at how Nagi knows so much about Erika, so she claims he is a fan, causing another bout of competitiveness between them, as Hiro turns out to be a big fan of Erika. Hiro invites Erika to attend her and Nagi's study sessions, making Nagi feel even more awkward. Nagi admits to Erika that he confessed to Hiro, so she decides to help him. At their first study session, Erika literally dresses as Cupid, but her efforts fail. The way they argue makes Hiro suspicious due to how close they act. Hiro asks if she can visit Erika's home to study. Nagi tells Erika to take Hiro to her original mansion, only for Erika and Hiro to arrive at their house as her mansion is being remodeled. Communicating through text, Nagi hides all the evidence of them living together before hiding in his room. Unfortunately, the obsessive fans Nagi beat up when he first met Erika find the house and break into the garden, forcing Nagi to leave his room to beat them up again. Hiro finally leaves and the next day invites them to her home to study, revealing her family manages the local shrine where Nagi is able to collect their shrine stamp. They meet Hiro's mother, who is less than happy at Nagi's presence. While Erika is away, Hiro admits that when she said she was engaged, she actually meant that one day she will inherit the shrine, but phrased it to sound like she had a fiancé, so as to deter Nagi from pursuing her. She suspected he would probably give up his future plans to run the shrine with her and didn't want to place that burden on him. Privately, Nagi decides he can run the shrine and must learn more about Hiro's family. A field trip to Kamakura approaches, and while Erika refuses to go, she manipulates Nagi into going by helping him form a group with Hiro. Hiro insists their group project be a contest to collect the most shrine stamps. When asking about her answer to his confession, Hiro admits her parents are forcing her to inherit the shrine, which she does not want, and wants Nagi to change her fate. Erika reveals one of her fans from class named Cheyenne has forced his way into Nagi's group, having mistakenly assumed Erika would be in the group, so she agrees to go to prevent him bothering Nagi and Hiro. Cheyenne turns out to be an annoying superfan, but does help Erika take excellent photos. Nagi watches them constantly, so much so he forgets to spend time with Hiro, who goes stamp collecting alone. Nagi decides to help Erika take another photo, but they argue over it so much they accidentally take another perfect couple photo, though it ends up being Erika's favorite. Nagi asks about the mystery person Erika has been searching for, and she warns him knowing who the person is would change his future. The next day, Erika runs errands, and while she is away, Saki visits. Based on his attitude, she accuses Nagi of fighting with Erika until he admits his dilemma and decides he will ask Erika who she is looking for. Saki decides to live with Nagi and Erika, claiming the rented room she shares with their parents makes studying difficult. Nagi attempts to be strict with her, but gets no support from Erika, who is glad to see Sachi. Once alone, Erika asks Seichi's real motive, and Sachi admits since Erika appeared she has been scared she and Nagi will marry and she will never see him again. Overhearing this, Nagi decides to let her stay, but immediately regrets it as Saki takes his room. Forced to go shopping for Sachi's essentials, Nagi realizes Sachi is popular with people. Erika insists on taking new family photographs, including Saki, and moves her into her bedroom, learning Saki talks in her sleep. Nagi finally talks to Erika and admits that he is not yet ready for his future to change, but once he is, he would like to know who she is searching for. Erika is amused he has been worrying, but agrees to tell him once he is ready. Hiro asks Nagi on a date to an amusement park, but he is disappointed when she admits she needed him for the two-person discount. She apologizes for having left him during the trip to Kamakura as she had gotten lost. While exploring a mirror maze, Nagi believes he accidentally kissed Hiro, which amuses her as he had actually kissed a mirror. Saki is in a foul mood she claims is caused by Nagi being on a date, despite being Erika's fiancé. She takes Erika to a baseball center and then to a public bath where Erika admits she is glad Saki is her sister, but Saki is still upset everything is changing. Returning from his date, Saki makes sure to torment Nagi over it. Meanwhile, Erika decides to invite her mother to the bathhouse. In the middle of the night, Nagi and Saki's father, Yohei, appears to take them all fishing, something Nagi despises due to seasickness, as he wants to spend time with all his children. Remembering that Yohei said he would stop taking him fishing if he caught a bigger fish than him, Nagi becomes super serious about the fishing, but still only catches the smallest fish. By the end of the trip, Nagi realizes Yohei only ever dragged him fishing when he was stressed. helping Nagi take his mind off the problem. So he thanks Yohei for his help. Erika wonders what kind of person she might have become had she been raised by her biological family. Erika spends Mother's Day with her mother, Ritsuko. Saki decides to get their mother, Nami, a gift and seeks Nagi's help. Eventually, they decide on an apron she can wear in the restaurant. Nagi pats Sachi's head for thinking of the idea, which annoys her that he is treating her like a little sister. They deliver the apron but leave without being seen. Erika tells Ritsuko she sometimes thinks Nagi might be better marrying Saki. The next day, Erika receives a text from her father, Soichiro, and immediately drags Nagi out shopping, eventually revealing Soichiro asked to visit so she is avoiding him in case he wants to take her home. Soichiro arrives and finds only Saki, so he takes her to dinner in exchange for telling him about Erika and Nagi. Erika decides to confront Soichiro, but Nagi instead chooses to help her continue avoiding him. Saki admits that even though Erika and Nagi argue constantly, they are closer friends because of it. Soichiro offers to continue bribing Saki with sweets in exchange for updates on Erika and Nagi, which Saki accepts. Soichiro returns to his office where he ponders the child-rearing practices of cuckoo birds and reveals a picture of himself, Ritsuko, Erika, and a boy that looks like Nagi. Saki returns to working at their parents' diner but still refuses to move back home. Lightning knocks out the city's power, leaving Nagi and Erika in the dark. Erika asks if Nagi enjoys living with her since she has enjoyed every day since meeting Nagi and Saki. Nagi admits he has enjoyed himself too. In the dark, Nagi bumps into and kisses Erika, only for the lights to come back on and reveal he actually kissed Sachi, who had just gotten home. Saki is embarrassed but becomes angry when Nagi points out he thought she was Erika and should just forget the kiss. The next day, Saki treats Nagi coldly, but when her friends at school discuss a TV show that includes siblings falling in love, she starts to wonder if she loves Nagi. Erika notices the tense atmosphere, and when Nagi explains about the accidental kiss, points out just how much he screwed up. He might consider Sachi his little sister, but Saki is almost a grown woman and not even his blood relative. Nagi is unsure how to apologize, but after a pep talk from Hiro, he manages to apologize to Saki and promise to stop thinking of her as a child, but as a woman. Saki forgives him and begins acting much happier. Erika asks Nagi to take her shopping, but he refuses, claiming he has plans. He invites Hiro to study to make up for embarrassing himself at the amusement park. As the public library has a no-talking policy, they are forced to communicate through notes, though this ends up being more intimate. Hiro invites Nagi to a kickboxing gym. Erika sees them sparring and becomes upset. The next day, Erika demands Nagi take her on a date. After forcing him to go jogging, she explains she thought he enjoyed exercise since he went kickboxing. Since Erika has never experienced jealousy before, Nagi has to explain that jealousy means she must like him. This infuriates her, so she blurts out she doesn't like him yet, then runs away. The yet confuses Nagi, and he starts to wonder if maybe he likes Erika. He visits his parents' restaurant where by chance he discovers embarrassing love letters Yoi wrote to Nami in high school. Yoi claims love causes people to do embarrassing things, but if it is true love, it is worth it. Nagi doubts he could do it, so Yohei demands he just feel who is in his heart. Nagi does so and becomes even more confused when he feels Erika and Hiro and Sachi all have equal places in his heart. Erika later receives a text from Nagi stating he also doesn't like her yet.